Hello, so we are back here at Naruska doing some more testing. We chose one spot and the guys are already digging, so we have few locals and Mr. Vakkala, Mr. Törmänen and Mr. Paldan with me today. The goal is to make one or maybe two holes today and then see what we can find. Alaskassa kaivettu kulta. Pallokali on ollut heidän keskellä. Mut onko ollut iitintiä? Silloin se ilonpäivä alkaa. Saatana. Se on lähellä. So we took our first 10 liter sample with finely brown dirt with small pebbles. And it's about, what would that be, 40-50 centimeters deep. So the dirt is about half a meter deep, just below, what do you call it, this topsoil, hammocky stuff. So who knows what's in it. It was laden with huge boulders, so it's quite a heavy ground. So let's hope it has something. Let's not get our gloves wet. It's kind of cold. Only 6 degrees below, above zero. So I'm guessing that water is also very cold. Let's see how this works out. Stones are all sorts and pipes. Nothing too interesting. Except that one. That looks like it has iron. It snowed at Rovaniemi about a week ago. So that late summer. It's below freezing at night. Oh man, that's cold. Very cold water. Yet another interesting stone. Wonder what that is. Cool. Might even have to take this with me. Just a bit. This is back-killing work. Back-breaking work. Of course I am IT guy, so my back is not the most healthiest one anyway. Oh man, that's cold. Oh. Let's have a look. So you can see it's quite light. There is some iron, but very little. But there is actually one. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, that's it. Right there. Let me see if I can. How do I do this? There. That's it, one speck. So that confirms it. That's it, there it is. I knew it had to be here. Oh yeah, I don't know if you could hear anything what I just thought, but that's it. there is one speck. So now we have confirmed that this side of the creek actually has gold, and that was quite shallow after all. But I'll take it to the guys and let's see. Okay, so this is the second test pan of the same hole, and let's have a look if I can see. Okay, I can already see one very small, and is there a second one? Well, at least one, maybe two. It's very small. I don't know if I can show you, but let's try. Right there, a tiny speck. Very small. So very small, one speck at least. I think I saw another one, but couldn't find it. So I'll pick those up and clean the pan, and we are switching places. The guys are now, I think, reclaiming the previous pit, filling it up with stones and dirt, so it's not a hazard. And then we will switch over to this side somewhere. Let's see, somewhere behind me on that bank there. Now we have tried 2 times, and both times we have found it, so we are now on the track. So now the next question is, does this whole thing have gold dust on it? If so, then I think it's time to claim it. This creek here behind me now takes a sharp turn about 100 meters that way, or maybe less. It goes first more to the that way, and then it takes a very hard turn this way. So we are on inner bend, a larger structure. Not only this is inner bend, there's behind me this small hill that you can see. Yeah. Beyond that is a secondary dip, which we took just those 2 samples. And that is actually lower than this creek. So my guess is that that's the old part of this same creek. And now we are testing both sides. This side will be harder to mine because it's wet, but on that side it should be slightly maybe drier, and thus we can get deeper. But as I said, this whole thing is probably a huge sandbar of ancient river, and as we just saw, it has gold, but how thick it is, how deep it is. And now we are making a test hole on this side, behind where those guys are, maybe a little bit to the lower end, and test what that has, and if it has something. But my guess is it will be a lot harder to dig. So yeah, this is huge bank structure, about 200 meters long, so it's kind of on the larger side. But as you can see behind me, maybe there's a lot of boulders. It's huge field, a very heavy ground. So let's hope the best. So we decided the spot for the second pit. It's quite close to the creek. As you can see, it's about 8 meters that way. So this is very close. And the previous pit was some 50 meters that way. Well, maybe not 50, but quite close. It's very hard ground. So the pit seems to be slightly shallower than the previous one. That's about 40 centimeters or so.
Sinä olet väärin, että ensin on no, yes. Sinä olet toisinpäin. Yes, no. Ensin sinä painalla väärin, tuli se puhe oli jostakin ohjat ja yes. En minä halua pilaa, mutta eikä.
Tämä on just hyvä.
Sensurois se vasta.
Beep. So anyway, this seems to be better, at least shallower ground. But will it contain any gold will be interesting to see. Okay, so we took a test. again about half a meter, and the ground got very hard, so we couldn't take deeper. But this is what we got. It's semi brown stuff. So let's pan it and see what it has. Yeah, it's kind of topsoily. Quite a lot of biomass here. So I'm not sure if this is deep enough. Well, that starts nicely. That's an iron, piece of iron, I think. Yeah, I think that's a piece of iron. So yeah, we got that. So something very dark at least. Oh man, that's cold. This place has very great potential for smoky quartz. So let's hope that we can score one nice piece at some point. Okay, let's have a look at this. So this is what we got. Is there anything? Doesn't look too promising. Very light stuff. But there is some iron at least. Well, there seems to be one. I think that's one right there. It's very, yeah, but no, it's not. Looked like one, but no. No, I think this was dud. Yep, that was dud. Let's try again. Or maybe not. Okay, so we took one more test. We clawed our way deeper. Well, the guys clawed down deeper and the dirt got very much darker. That's almost. So yeah, that's very dark dirt. So let's see if it actually has some gold in it. These pieces of rust here, so at least there should be quite a heavy iron concentration. Also, it actually even feels heavier. But does it have gold? Who knows? Well, this doesn't look too different. There is fool's gold at least. But again, surprisingly little iron. That's interesting. Well, it looks like it's empty, so I guess that means that in this creek part the water has like permafrost has like mulched it up, so the gold might have sunk deeper. That's my theory at least, because we know that on that side there is gold, and now we know on that side, so they should be here also, but I guess it's deeper. Oh, my hand is tired. Oh. Well, but yeah, this was a kind of small trip, few pans, and next we are heading back and mapping one hill, not for gold but for access point to the claim. So let's see there, I think. Yeah, but we found gold, so So that's good. And I'm mapping this edge here because this will be sort of a access point to the claim, and I'm looking at which part is the easiest to connect. Now the elevation data shows that the easiest part should be this gully here, but it looks like it's kinda rocky, so I don't know. Let's have a look at it. Well, it is shallow to some extent, but how does it turn out when you get up there? Let's have a look. Well, it's not too steep, but it has a few steps. But I guess with the right kind of machine you can flatten it. I got to climb that slope there and see. I have GPS, I'll mark the spot. So I will know that where to make the access point. Yeah, this is got a pretty small gully. You can see both edges. Weird, very weird. But this is clearly the most shallowest part. Well, I think I have to mark this spot. Let's see. I think that hill is the easiest one. Right there. So let's mark it up. Let's see. You stay there. I'll use GPS to locate it. It's marked on the GPS, so I can find it on mapping. Let's keep going. Walk up there and see where does it lead. It's not the easiest part, but I don't think there is any easier piece. Oh my. Doesn't look too good. Oh look, huge quartz. But they are quite common here. So there's this flat place. There's another quartz, let's go check that out. That one is very rounded. Hard to decide the connection point for this claim. Not the easiest task. There's this huge boulder field right here. But I think it's the easiest, maybe. I mean, I can imagine that you could make ATV road here with some effort. Yeah, let's mark this one up. Damn, that looks nice also. But that would make a bit weird shape. That looks strange. Let's check that stone. Not the easiest part, no. Yet another quartz. Well, I have to mark that spot. I guess there's no better one, and it's one. Oh man, that's a rough spot. Rough spot there. But from here on it looks to get somewhat easier. But not easy. I don't know. Rough, very rough. Well, I'll mark this and take a look at that another spot also. Maybe it's better. Set you up here, maybe. No, too steep. Well, difficult. Well, maybe there. There you go. Now let's mark this. Maybe at that. Okay, that's done. Next, let's follow that gully and see if that's better. Let's go. I have too much to carry with me. Would prefer. Oh my, that looks interesting. That looks like mineralized quartz. Incredibly broken. But no gold visible. No visible gold here. Well, let's keep going. It's amazing how much quartz there is. Almost every step you step on one piece. This looks like there's water run. Water keeps running here even to this day. It's mossy ground, but very nicely flat. This would work awesomely. Yeah. Yet another quartz. Oh, there's one more. This one also looks very rough and big. Strange. Oh. Well, looks like the spot where the cars are is the shallowest. The road goes right there. It's so strange place. Well, I guess this wraps this thing up, and now for really to wrap the season 2021 up also. What a year it was. We got lot of done on 2 or almost 3 mines, and yeah, very awesome year. So let's see what happens in the winter time. What all can we evil things manage to do. See you next time.